let me get this going here. Let's do this. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Perfect. All right. Okay, we're all good. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to episode 10 of the Self Haircut Podcast. Hope we're all having a great day. Today's Wednesday. Usually I change the Self Haircut Podcast from Thursdays to Wednesdays, at least this week. Not sure if I'm going to keep it that way or not, but I'm going to look to do it Wednesdays now at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So same time, Wednesdays every week. But let's get started. I've got the Discord open right here on you guys can join the free Discord. I'll leave the link in the chat right now for you. And you can jump on the voice channel. We can talk live. Let's do this real quick. Give me 1 second. Hold on 1 sec. 1 sec. Let me just make sure we're good on the camera side. All right. What's up, Ish TV? Ayo, ayo, ayo. Ibrahim, hello there, watching from Pakistan. I also shared your videos with my friend and they're loving it. Awesome. Yeah, that's sweet. Fantastic. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Hey, I'm trying to help as many people as humanly possible, right? This world we live in today is not easy, right? Barbershops are charging an arm and a leg. And things are just getting more expensive by the day. Inflation's still at 8%, even though they've increased rates to damn near 8%. So we're living in a tough time. I think 2023 is going to smack a lot of people in the face, especially the people that are higher up, for leading everybody on. Dan, what's up, Dan? You're new to the chat. Yo, fellow barber here, UK. I'm actually not a barber, Dan. I appreciate it, but I'm not a barber. I just cut my own hair for fun. This is a passion of mine. I've been doing it since I was 13. So over 14 years I've been cutting my own hair. But I appreciate it. The fact that you think my work is barber-esque. It feels good. But I've been doing this for quite some time. I think my cuts are pretty solid too. But thank you. Muhammad, hi bro, long time no see. What's up, man? How are you? Thanks for joining. If any of you guys want to jump on the live voice chat, right? It's just a voice chat. I'm not going to see your face because I know a lot of people want their privacy to be kept to themselves. So if you want to jump on the voice chat, you can ask me some questions live, kind of like a phone call. If anybody wants to jump on, join the free Discord and then scroll all the way down on the left side to join the stage labeled Self Haircut Podcast, and then you can jump on. Yeah, I know you're not, but I just started just like you. Yeah, man, your work is decent. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. So you just started. Awesome. Yeah. You started, I'm assuming, by cutting your own hair, and now you're looking to be a barber. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's a great way to make money. You don't need to spend an arm and a leg, like going to like an actual 4-year college, right? To be $100,000 to $200,000 in debt versus maybe 10 to 20. Yeah, it's a little bit better, but even then, it's still a lot of money just to get your license to be a barber. Are you doing a cut today? Yes, sir. I've got probably like half an inch of hair on the sides here. I'm gonna be giving myself a nice haircut. You guys will see it. I'm hosting a live stream, live tutorial today for all of my SHU members, right? If you guys don't know already, I launched Self Haircut University last week. I think it was last week. And as part of one of the services, I do live streamed self haircuts, so live tutorials. So everyone that's a member jumps on the live stream and they can ask me questions while I'm cutting my hair live. So it's a pretty cool service that I offer. It's just one of the many. Zine, what's up, Zine? How you guys doing? Huh. What kind of cut are you doing today? That's a great question that I'm not going to answer. I'm not one for spoiling surprises, so you guys will find out when the video is posted. You'll find out. But I assure you it's going to be a good one. It will be a good one. Good one. Let's see. Anything else that I should say? What should we talk about today? What do I have to talk about? I don't know. I could talk about SHU. I could talk about social media. I could talk about what's going on in the economy. I think first and foremost, I might just want to say, I know I know majority of my audience isn't live right now with me, so I can't say what I want to say to everybody, but I will say it to you guys since you guys are here. Um, Over the past year, right, since the beginning of the year, I would say first week of January, my social medias have grown tremendously. Not just YouTube, but Instagram and TikTok as well. Right at the beginning of the year, I only had 1,900 Instagram followers, and now I've got over 9,000. So my Instagram 5x'd, right? And TikTok, I only had 800 followers in the beginning of the year. Now I've got over 7,000. So that's like 7 to 8x on TikTok. So what I'm trying to say is there's two different things I'm trying to say. First thing is, one, thank you. I appreciate all of you guys for showing love and supporting the channel and supporting me, throughout this entire journey, because a lot of this stuff, I don't get paid a lot of money, if any at all, to be completely honest, with YouTube, right? This particular channel, I really don't get paid money. So what I do is I do this kind of at like a break even, right? All the people that I hire to manage and do all this stuff. And just to keep it going so that I can keep providing you guys more content, right? This is basically, how grocery stores have that one product that everyone buys, but they just don't make money off of that product. They make money off of the other products. Yeah, that's kind of my YouTube channel. So my YouTube channel doesn't make money, but I still do it because it's high value and I know a lot of people want it, right? And it provides a lot of value. It teaches you guys a lot of things. So that's one thing. One thing is I want to say, show my appreciation and thank you guys, because it's been a really good year in terms of growing my audience and whatnot. Now the second thing is, which is the reason why it's been growing so much, is because of, I guess, the change in social media, like shorts and whatnot. I think in March I started posting a short video for my main video, right? So I had my main video like 8 to 12 minutes on Saturdays, but then on Fridays, the day before, I would post like a 60-second clip of that video, kind of as like a what is it, like a promotion, I guess. You'd be like, oh, this is the short, and then tomorrow is the main video, right? Kind of like an ad, I guess. And I've done that every single week for every single main video. And those shorts for the main videos have been a game changer for my social media. So this is just kind of me saying, for any of you guys out there that are, whether you own your own business, you're a small business owner, or you're thinking about creating a YouTube channel or creating a presence online, I would say start posting shorts today, and just create consistent short content forever, right? Until for some reason it's just not popular anymore, which I don't see that happening anytime soon. So shorts is really the reason why my accounts on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube have grown more than usual, and consistently posting shorts is another big thing. So again, I want to say thank you for all of you guys showing your support, and yeah, if you're looking to grow, that's probably or something that you really should be doing if you're looking to grow some type of online presence, because it's helping me, right? So I'm only, from my experience, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you from my experience. But anyways, any self haircut or men's grooming or uh, I don't know, like self help DIY type of advice that you guys think I'd be good at giving you, based on what you know about me. You know, a lot of you guys are you guys join the live streams. You guys follow me on Instagram and TikTok. You guys see some of the behind the scenes. You know my personality. You know what I'm capable of. You know what I follow on a day to day basis. So I think I can give decent advice for a lot of things, but really, it's up to you guys to ask at the end of the day. So let me know what self haircut questions, whether it's clipper work, trimmers, scissor work, beards, mustaches, eyebrows, even body grooming, products, different types of products, services, um, anything like that. And don't forget, we've got here the Discord. Join the Discord. It's free. It's a completely free community. We've got 375 members right now. 375. So it's growing pretty well. And this is another thing I started this year. My free Discord. I'm pretty sure I started this year. Yeah. Over 370. It's almost a member a day. It's more than a member a day, pretty much. So it's pretty sweet. Join the Discord. It's a nice community. A lot of you guys are genuine. Ask good questions. Show before and afters of your haircuts, and get good feedback from one another. Antonio, what's up, Antonio? How are you, man? Thanks for joining. M.A., are you into fashion? That's a good question. Are you into fashion? See, the thing is, I like looking good. I like wearing things that make me feel confident. Like, for example, I like wearing a good suit. I like having my hair styled with a nice haircut. I like simplistic looks. Like, I'm very, what's the word? I'm very minimal, so you'll always see me wearing some type of t-shirt. If it's not a t-shirt, it's some type of polo or a suit, right? I like the more old-fashioned, classy look. Modern day fashion just doesn't really appeal to me, right? Like streetwear and all that stuff. I'm not into like ripped jeans or long baggy like oversized clothing. Not into any of that stuff. I'm more classy. I keep it classic and just clean cut. You shouldn't have shaved off your beard. It was about time to shave it off. Oh, we got somebody in the audience here. Let's see. MAR, if you want to jump on, I think you have to raise your hand or invite to speak. There we go. Okay. I have to do button. And then, yeah, let me know if you want to jump on. Yeah, I shaved my beard. It was about that time. I don't know how to say your name. Hatham, I think. Sorry if I'm butchering. Bought your course 3 months ago. It's been an absolute life changer. I draw, so I'm already used to shat. Dang, can I read? I draw, so I'm already used to shading, and would say fading is very similar. Yeah, I can't read, man. Jesus. Yo, somebody slapped me in the face. I can't read. I look clean and fresh, always. No wasting time or money. That's how you say it. Jeez, man, I can't read. I'm so freaking. Okay, let's try this again. I bought your course 3 months ago. It's been an absolute life changer. I draw, so I'm already used to shading, and I would say fading is very similar. I look clean and fresh, always. No wasting time and money. Perfect. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate I guess the little text testimonial as well. It's been a pleasure. If you ever want to jump on a coaching call, we can jump on. If you feel like your haircuts are as good as you want them to be, then hey, you're good to go. You don't even need to see me or talk to me. But yeah, that's awesome, man. Have you wait, what? Have you got any idea how to slow down hair growth? That is an interesting question. So, do you know how to slow down hair growth? Wow, I don't think there's any way you can do that. Let me Google it real quick. Can I slow down hair growth so that you don't have to get a haircut as much? Is that the reason why? Let me ask you, Zine. Are you asking that question because you don't want to get your haircut as often? If you wax regularly, you will notice the hair growth process will begin to naturally slow down. The hair will be finer and more. Wait, what? If you wax regularly, you will notice the hair growth process will begin to naturally slow down. That's interesting. The hair will be finer and more sparse, and the waxing process itself becomes much more comfortable. This will rid of your skin of unwanted hairs and slow down the production of future hairs. There you go. That's the answer. You want to slow down your hair growth? Just wax your hair. Just wax. Just get a whole get a whole strip of what do they have that wax with the popsicle stick thing. Drag it on your head and meow. just just yeet your hair off. No, I'm just kidding, but I guess that's one way for like arms or legs or whatnot. That was funny. Mar, are you still in the audience? I'm inviting you to speak if you want to jump on. That's so funny. How come you don't use the special mirrors for self haircuts like the self cut system? How come you chose the mirror at a 45 degrees method? There's a few different reasons. One of them is because the self cut system is like $100 and my mirror setup's only $7, right? So $7 versus $100. You tell me, do I want to spend $100 to get probably the same, if not a better outcome? Or should I just spend a measly $7, which anyone can afford, and be able to see my entire head and easily take off the mirror and do the same exact thing as the self cut system? So, yeah, I mean, that's one thing. What's another one? How come you chose the 45-degree mirror? On top of what price, I think I see more because I have a much bigger room to maneuver my arms and whatnot. Right? When you have a three-way mirror, you have one here and then you've got two on the sides. Right? But the problem is they don't go long enough for you to see more of your head. And for me, having the $7 Walmart mirror angled at 45 degrees on my vanity in my bathroom, I can see way more and I can maneuver my arms a little bit better. So there's a lot of reasons, but I think price and maneuverability is probably the biggest. The biggest reason why I choose this mirror setup. I'm Mar. Oh, perfect. Okay. I was just hearing and I was in Discord, but now I have found your YouTube, so I'm going to stay here. Awesome. Thanks, Miguel. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, no, it's okay. I completely understand. A lot of people want to keep themselves private, don't want to be, on the live stream or the channel. So I understand, but the voice channel is really just here for anybody that does want to and isn't and doesn't really care as much about their privacy and is okay with being live on the show. But good questions. Yeah, these are some good questions about the mirror, about shaving my beard. Yeah, some good questions. But let's see. Can I ask you guys a question? How long have you guys been cutting your hair for, or have you not started yet? Hatham, Miguel, Zine, Antonio, if you guys are still all in here, Dan, how long have you guys been cutting? Muhammad, how long have you been cutting your own hair for, and what are you finding in terms of like, are you seeing yourself improve? What do you think's your biggest fault? what do you think you're doing good? Like, what are you doing right? What are things that you like? What's your favorite hairstyle? Just give me a little bit of information about what you're doing right now in terms of self haircuts. So I guess how long have you been cutting your hair? Have you started? You know, uh, maybe talk about like tools or whatever, because tools are really really important. You can't cut your hair if you don't have the proper setup. Every time I do it, I make a new mistake. So every time I do it, I make a new mistake and I fix the old one. It's just like anything, it's a learning process. Yeah. No, that's exactly how it is. And it's always going to be that way, no matter what you do, whether it's self haircuts or you're starting a new job, right? You're always going to, like, that's the biggest thing in life, really. It's making progress, right? If you can make progress every single day, just get 1% better every single day, like, that's fantastic. Like, as long as you're not going backwards, right? -1%, you're gonna be doing good, and it's awesome just to see progress. It kind of gives you the motivation, gives you the confidence to keep on going. To be more consistent, to keep trying. So same thing with everything. With my YouTube channel, real estate, all of these things for you guys as well. Um, the more you do things, the more you practice, the more you put effort into it, and you see little results here and there just adding up, right? Compounding. The more it's going to get easier for you, and the more you're going to be, happier that you started. Let's see. Next time I'm gonna go up half. Was that half guard or half an inch? Let's say half an inch each guideline, like you did in one of your recent videos. I usually go up 1 inch, 1 inch guidelines. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, give it a shot. Um, Tighter blends, I think tighter blends look cooler, but they are more difficult to navigate when it comes to fading. Right, when you spread the guideline out a little bit more, it definitely makes things easier. The fade definitely looks more gradient, but I think what looks a little bit cooler is in when you have a tight fade, but the fade still looks really good. So it's one of those things. It's a the less what's the word I'm looking for? The uh I don't know the word I'm looking for. But yeah, going up half an inch is definitely harder, but you'll see probably a nicer fade if you can do it correctly. So I have been a barber for a year and a half now, but also been cutting my own hair for about 14 years. Oh wow, okay, just like me. It started as a hobby and loved watching all the YouTube barbers and still do. Awesome, yeah. 14 years, just like me. Let's see. Very nice, man. I hope your barber career is going well. Um, and you're achieving your goals, doing what you want to do with barbering. Half a guard. Got it. Yep. Okay. Boom bap. You work out, bro? Currently, I'm not, but I am planning on starting to work out. I think next week I have scheduled with one of my friends here to go. So I'm gonna try and go more often. I want to go to the gym. The problem is, it's hard to go to the gym alone, right? I get lonely at the gym, right? When I'm there lifting weights, like it sucks because then you're either listening to music or you're not listening to music, and like I get bored too, like just lifting weights. Like I love like the fact that you work out, you get stronger, right? You feel stronger. You're getting healthier, right? You're physically becoming more attractive, right? All of these things. But the problem is, for me at least, I need to go to the gym with somebody, right? I can't go by myself. And I've noticed this. When I first moved to Miami, I went to the gym by myself for like 6 or 7 months, 5 days a week. And it was like depressing. Like I just didn't want to go anymore. When I lived in New Jersey, I would go to the gym 5 days a week with one of my friends, like my closest friends that I've known for majority of my life. We would go every single night, 5 days a week, and it was the best time ever. Right? We were looking good, feeling good, healthy as ever, stronger than ever, and it was a really fun time. But since I moved to Miami, obviously, all my friends or any friends that I did have, most of them are obviously in New Jersey still. And I had to make friends here, through my girlfriend or other people, through networking, whatever. But yeah, going to the gym, man. I love going to the gym. I love working out. I love lifting weights. I love being physically in top shape, whether it's just through running or sprinting or lifting weights or muscular. But yeah, I'm starting soon. I am starting slowly. Hopefully, I can stay consistent with it. That's my biggest thing: is being consistent and going with somebody so I can stay consistent. Uh, let's see. Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate. Yeah, I mean, look, as much heat or negativity or positivity the guy gets, he does say some really awesome stuff, right? He really seems to care about men's masculinity, and obviously, if anybody pays attention to the world that we live in today, men's masculinity is like being shoved into the ground, right? And I think that's a huge problem, right? Masculine men have created the world that we live in today. If the world didn't have masculine men, um, majority of the stuff wouldn't be created nowadays, right? Infrastructure, the economy, a lot of things like math, science, a lot of history, all that stuff to learn from. A lot of this stuff, men created majority of the world, and with the help of women, obviously, I don't exclude them, but you know, he says a lot of things that are helping men today because men today are lacking a lot of masculinity, and that seems to be a big problem, right? And that's something that I like talking about, right? Becoming better as a man, becoming bigger and better and stronger and smarter and wiser and more competent, and all of these awesome things that men are supposed to be. Nowadays, men are kind of losing all of these things that, my father was, and his father was, and my great ancestors were, right? And your father, your grandfather, and their parents too, right? All of the men, if you just go down the line of the tree, right, the ancestral tree, they were all probably incredibly masculine compared to us, right? We are nothing compared to them. So it's something that we need to keep in mind, like going forward in life. If there's a trend where masculinity is going down, we need to do everything we can to keep it up because being masculine is a really good thing and it's 1,000% necessary in this world, right? More than ever, because you guys can all see what's going on in the world. Masculinity is getting slapped in the face, and we need it to stay strong, and we need to be smart about how we approach things. So that's a big thing, and I think Andrew Tate does a really good job. Obviously, he likes to poke a lot, like he pokes people a lot, and like stirs the pot and creates drama. But the message that he's saying is definitely valid and is definitely necessary when it comes to like men's masculinity and whatnot. And the way I find cutting for me is starting with the guideline using the trimmers, then debulking when I'm about to fade, then start fading from one up, finish with no guard using clipper over comb. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Clipper over comb. For yourself or for other people? You use clipper over comb on yourself? That's a challenge. I don't even do that. I mean, I probably could, but I'm not risking that. Even our clippers wouldn't be made without masculine men. Yeah, I mean, look, men and women have different roles in society, and that's been the way for thousands of years. It's supposed to be that way, right? We're not created equal for a reason. Otherwise, we would just be born as a I don't know what they call people that have both sexes, right? We would just be one person, joint person with both sexes combined, and that would be it. That would be the human race, just the joint. But the fact that we're separate means that we have different roles in society. So it's like it's common sense. Like it's like that's how the world works. There's a reason for everything. Bro, to be honest, even a skill like cutting your own hair, in my opinion, is such a masculine thing. Well, we take ownership of our appearance, finance, time, such a cool skill. I agree. 100%. It's becoming more self sufficient, right? It's taking control of your life and not allowing other people and luxuries to convenience you, right? You convenience yourself by taking control of your life, right? Learning a skill set, to save time, to save money, to have a skill that you can pretty much do on yourself for the rest of your life, right? Every single week. It's free, it's cheap, it's fun. Um, you look good after it, and build your confidence, build your happiness. It helps out with everything. Learning this skill is really just something that men should do all around the world, and women should do it too. Because I think cutting women's hair might even be easier because you don't have to use clippers or fading or all that stuff. You can use scissors, layering, and all that stuff. I don't know how to cut women's hair, but I would assume it's slightly easier because there's not as much like crazy detail work. Though I do know there's a lot of sectioning and stuff. But I think both men and women should cut their own hair. I feel like barbering is definitely a luxury. So if you can't pay it, you can't pay for it. Cutting your own hair is definitely the way to go. When I use clipper over comb, I always mess up. Yeah, because it's not easy. It's I don't I've Have you guys ever seen me do clipper over comb on my channel? The answer is no. The reason why it's no is because it's too difficult, right? I could do it, but am I going to risk having a running clipper next to all of this hair that I don't want cut? No, I will not risk that. So instead, I will use thinning shears and a comb because I can control, right? This is going back to men being able to control and people being able to control their life. I want to be able to control whether or not I mess up my hair, not the clipper, right? So that's kind of how I think of it. But yeah, clipper over comb, I wouldn't recommend it for self haircuts. No, I don't use clipper over comb on me. Okay, your clients got it. Yeah, I was about to say, if you're doing it on yourself, that's tough. Also, what time is it there? And can you shout out my wife? She's had a really hard day at work. Only just got home. Yeah, I mean, right now, what is it? It's 11 o'clock Eastern time. Yeah, I guess shout out to Dan's wife. God bless you for working hard and taking care of your family and doing what you need to do every single day to be happy and live free, right? To be free. Let's see. All right, it's 11. All right, you guys, if you guys have any last questions, throw them my way. I have to go eat, and then I've got to cut my hair afterwards. So ask me some final questions, and then you guys can stay tuned every single day. As you guys have been seeing, I post a short every single day, and then Saturdays, the main video comes out at 9 a.m. Eastern time. So stay tuned for everything. Also, check out Self Haircut University if you guys haven't already. Also, got the T-shirt here, but check it out. If any of you guys want to take your self haircuts to the next level and have different types of services like the lectures, 24-hour support, private Discord, one-on-one coaching, group coaching, all weekly calls, the best service you could ever ask for to learn how to cut your own hair. Okay, let's go. Last question here. What's the best clipper to buy on a budget? Honestly, I think any clipper right around $40 to $50. You can use the link in my description. I think the Chemi clipper or the Suprent clipper are solid clippers for that price point. You'll have them for at least 1 to 2 to 3 years, depending on how well you take care of them. But somewhere between $40 to $50, you'll get a solid clipper. Make sure it's cordless, not corded, because corded clippers get too hot too fast. Yeah, I think you'll be good for at least a couple years using a $40, $50 clipper, like the Chemi ones or the Super ones on my website. But all right, thank you for that. Keep cutting. All right. Maybe I should practice my reading skills. I can't read. I gotta go back to school and learn how to read. But all right, you guys, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.